I think they're going about 17, 18. But it's a house.
Yeah.
Most of them are like 2 or 3 bedrooms.
WafflN, Waffle Out, talking real life shit in Waffle House bullying. What's that about? We nerds out here figuring shit out.
You're the best, Kiki.
Bam! Welcome back to another episode of
WafflN OUT.
WaffleN OUT.
Boom.
This is where you do the little
Yeah.
boom.
Boom.
It's there.
It's there.
Shout out to everybody over here.
Everywhere.
Everybody on TikTok.
Alright, let's get it started. It's a loud ass Waffle House tonight.
It's loud, eh? It's loud tonight. We got a crowd. Thanks everybody in the background.
At least we'll match up with what we did last week. See, we'll just blend together perfectly.
Perfect.
Loud ass kids to loud ass.
Man, the ace.
Perfect. Thank you,
sir.
man.
I changed it up tonight, guys. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Right?
Yeah. He was ready, but we changed it up. We got a bacon, egg, and cheese on white with the hash brown in the round.
Blame the Mexican restaurant.
That's the middle of the night.
WafflN OUT at Waffle House.
So that's what we're doing. Waffling.
I'm not eating tonight. I fat boyed out at the Mexican restaurant earlier today. I mean, I'm talking about like I feel like you get less steak in the order of fajita steak. Like I swear to God. Like the way I was looking, I was like
they gave you that much?
Yeah, dude, the whole thing. It wasn't sliced though. I had to slice it.
Oh, they gave you like a whole chunkity chunk.
Yeah, a whole chunk because I was like, hey, I just want carne asada and 3 eggs. Like, cause I literally want like huevos and steak or like the huevos rancheros without the ranchero. I don't want any of that gross stuff. I just want eggs and steak. And it's done.
These napkins are they're just super packed in there tonight, bro.
You trying to make sure the job's done.
Yeah, her side work is on point tonight.
Or maybe it's the new girl.
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right.
So, what are we talking about tonight? Since I never know until like right now.
Well, we're gonna talk about what we talked about last week. Back to school. We're gonna talk about the '90s side since we talked about the going back to school side with the kids last week.
That was interesting.
We're gonna put it together. Yeah, it was very interesting last week. It was. I think I didn't. Your son did not say the Chris Rock joke. And what's crazy is, dude, what's funny is I did this thing about Saturday Night Live, and it was and Chris Rock, like he was in the episode with Steven Seagal, and he's kind of giving Steven Seagal a little bit of shit, and you kind of see it in Steven Seagal's face. He's getting a little bit pissed off. So I made the joke like what it is like. He's lucky it wasn't Will Smith, or he would have got like a Kung Fu karate chop type of shit or something. But then when I made that joke, I was like, damn it, Little Rich. I told you to stop making the joke, and I started making the joke my damn self, bro. I'm a dick. But no. Well, I mean,
it happened, right?
It happened, but no, I remember when I said, oh shit. After I did that thing, I was rewatching it, having to cut up for something like, fuck, I made a Will Smith joke. But it was really about the Steven Seagal thing. But it was fun last week. I had fun. I like it when the boys come out and hang out with
us. I do too, man. But
it was our most expensive Waffle House trip ever.
This looks really good tonight, though.
It does look. It looks excellent.
Like it's really good. We're about to try this.
It was a good time last week. I like talking.
We always have a good time, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it was actually fun with the kids last week. We were talking about back to school, and they were talking about what they were worried about, their perfect outfit. What my question is like, when you stop caring about like back to school supplies and stuff? Because I remember like maybe around 5th or 6th grade, but that was also around the same time that I stopped going to private school, so I was more worried about my regular clothes. So are they right? Should kids be wearing fucking uniforms so we don't care about them? Because literally, I cared about like my Trapper Keeper and my pencil bag and how cool, like my covering my books with cool stuff and like what I was gonna do there. That's what I was worried about because we couldn't like put ourselves out there with like fashion or anything. So
yeah.
So maybe I cared about. I remember going back to like, oh, we gotta get this, Mom. I need to get this. Oh, everybody's gonna have a cool Trapper Keeper. And then when I got to like regular like regular school, I could wear whatever I wanted. I didn't give two craps anymore. I remember like the first, I think like maybe 6th grade, maybe even 7th grade. My mom like got me everything that you need to go. But then I think 8th grade, I was like, yeah, I don't need that shit anymore. Mom. I didn't need, give me pens and some, I'm good. We don't need anything more. Let's not kill ourselves, mother. Why waste all this money? They have everything there that I need. Why waste all this money? We don't need all this stuff for every single time. If I need some, we'll buy it later.
You buy me Jinkos.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, let's spend $50 on my stupid ass male skirt.
I put my notebook in my back pocket.
Oh my god, I can never say anything about any transgender person ever because they always just bring up one of those pictures like, oh really, bro? I see you wearing some skirty looking Jinkos there, man. What are you giving me grief? You're wearing something new, and I love those so much. So yeah, so we
I remember those Jinkos.
Yeah, Jinkos. I remember. I mean, shit. I spent so much money on so much dumbass shit. I think I bought like 3 or 4 pairs of Jinkos for each. And that big ass pair of Jinkos, it cost me like $65, dude.
That's crazy.
Like I think my friend Marcus got like 3 pairs of Tommy Hilfiger from my grandmother. Well, I only got that 1 pair of Jinkos. I'm like, how come he gets 3 pairs of stuff while I'm spending the same amount of money on y'all? Well, that's fucked up. Like I should probably get more because I'm your actual grandson, right? But no, that didn't work out that way. No. I don't think I brought it out. I do remember feeling.
He worked the system though.
No, he definitely. No, he got 3 pairs of. No, he worked with my grandmother. Was like, hey, I'm gonna get Marcus something. I mean, that's completely. I don't know, but I remember me being like taking a little jelly of it. Like, how come Marcus is getting stuff? I was like, you're spending this money on Marcus. You can spend all this money on me. Selfish ass little prick. Little prick.
Little brat.
Yep, that's how it was. But yeah, so back in the 90s, when we did have to go to school, when we did like figure it all out, like what was like your big purchase back before we got too cool for school? Back when you gave a shit about school, elementary. Like, oh mom, I need all my not Mapscos. I need all my crowns. I didn't get Mapscos. They didn't want you to have that much knowledge when you were a kid, getting Mapsco and shit.
Dude, I really don't remember being that excited about school supplies. I remember like having some cool erasers or like pencil sharpeners or something like that, like my own personal ones. I have my like pencil bag and stuff. But
dude, how many? Like, I had every NFL pencil there was. Like I remember, like people, like I would save all those pencils off to the side in my taking up all kinds of room in my binder, and only use like regular yellow number 2 pencils. But I have all these dope like every football
I'd love to bring up those football pencils. Those are dope.
Oh, I love those, dude. And then you have like the fucking race.
But yeah, I normally have my numbered yellow 2s like for taking tests or for like playing pencil breaks.
Yeah, but see, you also went to public school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not. I went to private school. I went to Highlander right around the way right there. I went to school with like senators' sons and like.
I know you went to like elementary private school.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying like that completely.
That was like the little bubble.
Yeah, I mean, literally the only integration in my school were 2 Asian kids, brother and sister, all white people, except for 2 Asian kids. Like that's so. When I think back on that, because like do you remember Beverly Cleary books like Henry and Risby and all that shit? Like I remember that being like a big, huge part of like our like, hey, you should read these books. It's great, but like I was listening to like I have it for my son. Like, that's all white kids in that fucking book too. Like those books were written in 1949. There's not a black person in those books.
Those are like white books for white kids by white kids.
Yeah. So I mean I lived in this whole little like bubble, but my mom, we lived in the apartments. We lived in the Wickersham apartment. So I lived in this little white bubble, but in the afternoons I go home and be gangster. Go home, cuss, say all these bad things, do all these terrible things, and then, but when we're all at school, oh, hey guys, how's it going? Oh, gee willikers, guys.
Jolly gee willikers.
Gee willikers, it's so crazy. Like, I remember, like, I had it up on everybody else, because when all the Highlander kids went to Lake Highlands and shit, they didn't really know, like, coming into, like, it's like a culture shock, coming to all those kids cussing and, like, seeing your first fight and shit. Like, we didn't have fights back in school, dude. We all knew each other. I went to school with the same kids, like, my entire elementary school. Me taking I'm not gonna say his name, but me taking a skinny kid that me and he was in junior high with. He used to call me. He used to always give me shit, dude. Always call me
Is this that
fat.
story about where the guy called you fat? Like a fat kid or something?
Yeah, he called me fat. No, this is a different story. This is in 5th grade. He used to always give me grief.
But same guy, right?
No, different guy. This is like the little skinny.
We'll say his name later.
He kept giving me grief like all the time. I'm like, dude. And one day he was giving me grief, and I grabbed him by the neck and I put him up against like our little walls right there, and I shook him. I was like, I swear to God, you look at him and beat the fucking crap out of you. You know where the fuck I'm from, bro? You don't fucking know me. I'm different in this fucking school, but I go to the fucking apartments, bitch. He ran upstairs and told on me, dude. That's why I got kicked out of Highlander in 5th grade. Because I fucking, like, I don't know.
You had the whole, like, quiet, right? We're not going to take the
I
texture.
just remember, like, dude, you know, I could, like, literally beat him. And that's, like, looking back at this, like, you lucky I didn't sit on you and just beat the fuck out of your face. How you feel now, huh? You feel stupid, don't you? Yeah, I'm sitting on you, huh? Yeah, I remember that dumb shit. But yeah, I remember Trapper Keepers. They said a bunch of shit about like Lisa Frank and stuff, but that was mostly girl.
That was
shit.
the girl stuff, dude.
Yeah, I didn't get on the Lisa Frank type stuff.
I mean, I thought some of the colors were cool, but I didn't really like the drawing.
I mean, I definitely bought some Lisa Frank for like. I mean, I think I gave it away in a lot of I think that was Valentine go-to gifts. All right, so now. Kiki, you love me. But yeah, thanks to ChatGPT, we're gonna talk about some '90s teen drama. I wasn't
teen
that,
drama, dude.
Yeah,
I wasn't about drama.
I wasn't. I'm talking about like the drama on TV, like Beverly Hills 90210, Dawson's Creek, Felicity later years.
Thank you.
Boy Meets World, somewhat.
Was Boy Meets World really drama?
It had drama to it. I mean, I remember.
But that was like a sitcom.
Yeah, but what's his name? His little friend. What's his friend's name?
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter. His dad and mom left him. Like literally left him. He moved in with his teacher. His teacher fucking like went into a coma from a motorcycle accident. For like drugs. I mean, there was some. I mean, at least our age, there was some drama. I mean, there was some drama.
Dude, I don't know if you could tell or it was me, but I kind of knew where the line was between like reality and art.
No, I mean I could tell the line, but I mean those because back in the day, dude, our shows had to be for everyone. My So-Called Life and Dawson's Creek and all that shit, like
you know what all those shows have in common? They're full of like WP.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, well, yeah, you're right about that. But
and that was only 30 years ago.
Was there any black dramas back then, dude?
The only one that comes to mind is Family Matters.
That wasn't a drama at all, though. That was a definite sitcom. That didn't even have any,
but that was black people.
Okay, but I'm saying, were there any, like, I mean, you had characters. Maybe, what was that undercover cop show on Fox? Like the Puerto Rican dude and the black dude and like New York Undercover.
Yeah.
That was kind of
or that other generation of 21 Jump Street.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up. 21 Jump Street was the first I mean, that was late 80s, early 90s, but fucking Johnny Depp, that was my shiznit, bro. My sister had fucking Johnny Depp had him just covered on her wall, and I thought that was the coolest dude ever, bro. Like
and all the Teen Bob magazines.
And staying home from school, like and watching catching 21 Jump Street on our. It's not the same everywhere, but our channel 21. I used to be like, how'd they get away? How'd they figure out saying 21 Jump Street on channel 21? How'd they make that happen? It was just luck of the draw.
It was 21 on 21.
Yeah, it was just luck of the draw over here.
Shout out to Josh X756, Amber Vibes.
Amber Waves?
No, it's Amber Vibes.
We're the same, like what we were talking about. Fresh Prince. It's the same sitcom, but just like Boy Meets World, it touched on some pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, him crying to his uncle. How come he doesn't love me, Uncle Phil? How come he doesn't love me? I mean, that was some fucking for real type moments. Didn't they like have a character with age or something? My kid moved out the way. My bad.
He just blocking all the way and shit. Like
We seem to just take over shit. My bad, Richie.
Keenan.
Asshole. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
But
King asshole, bro. King asshole.
I was super into 90210. I mean, fucking Jenny Garth, Brenda. All those were hotties, bro. All those were hotties, dude.
I really didn't think none of them bitches were hot.
WPs again, but that might have been the other. You might have not like. There might have been nothing.
I mean Saved by the Bell was like,
what,
you know, and Timber the
what
Amber
was there
decent.
for you to watch
yeah.
at Beverly Hills 90210? I mean, we're there. I mean, and it's in California, bro. Like, you think there'd be one Mexican dude on that fucking screen until that.
Dude, the only Mexican dude that had in there was the gardener.
And then when Andrea got old and got married, she married that Mexican dude. I guess that was their. Hey, we're gonna.
Who was the gardener?
Was he? I thought he was a. Oh shit, he was a. I thought he was a. Did he become? No, but he did become. Nah, we don't. Yeah, this isn't a date, so no, yeah, I don't want to take our food to the same house. I'm joking, Kiki.
This guy right here.
I feel like he.
You gotta be nice to our Waffle House wait staff, bro.
I'm very nice. And me and Kiki, look, my name.
You forget when we started
Kiki.
this?
I got you tattooed on my arm. Like, we're the same. I got this last week for you. I was like, I know Kiki's gonna be back. I got Kiki on my arm. The word Kiki. I haven't showed Kiki this shit before. This is like my go-to joke. Like, I got this just, especially when your name's Kiki. I was like, yeah, I got this for you already. I thought of that.
I just love the Ninja Turtle lettering.
Dude, what I like is when dudes are like, where's that, like, your girlfriend? Like, no chick named Kiki ever, like, dated me like that, bro. Like,
I wish, man.
No girl was like, ooh, that dude Keenan. Like, I'm gonna, like, no. No woman named Kiki is like, that fat white dude over there, that's who I'm gonna go with tonight.
Bro, trust me, there's a black girl somewhere who would love your fucking big white ass.
I've had that.
I'm just saying. Bro.
Like, this is becoming super weird, but there's been black women in my past, bro.
Dude,
like,
your most famous story is about the one time where, like, you were this one black chick and, like, you wanted to kiss her, but she didn't want to kiss you.
No, she
wasn't.
No, she was like.
Let's revisit it real quick.
Okay.
What was the kissing situation?
It's like, well, I literally asked. The next day, I asked the homegirl. She was like, she said, I don't know where your mouth is. I was like, my penis doesn't go inside her though. Like, she doesn't know where my mouth. Like, I'm literally, like, we were right there on the precipice. Like, we're in her bed, like, half naked. And, like, I'm just getting, like, pecks on my mouth, like, brother, sister kissing and stuff. Like, it was so.
Brother, sister weird. Kissing on my mouth? Dude.
It felt so, like, it was almost like, it made me feel like I was paying for it, bro. But I didn't. Like, I feel like if you were paying for it, she wouldn't even want. She wouldn't even, like, no, don't touch my mouth, bro. I know, it was super weird. But then my homegirl the next day, she's like, yeah, I don't know where your mouth is in. I was like, but we were about to have sex. She's like, yeah, no, still, there's something for that. I was like, yeah, but still, it's kind of gross. Like,
it's called Listerine, you know, shit. We're good.
This doesn't carry AIDS. This could, not that it did. I'm just saying, like, no.
But going back to what I was saying, yeah, there's some black girl somewhere who would love you, bro.
I'm on the phone, like I said, like the extremely. We've had that conversation before. Yeah, we spoke about most of the things. 21 Jump Street, 90210, Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World, Dawson's Creek.
No, Topanga. That's.
Did you watch Buffy back in the day?
I've never really been to vampires.
I watched the movie back in the day, but I remember sitting. I was in class and, like, these two dudes were talking about, yo, you watched Buffy last night? These two nerdy guys, and I was like, yeah, these two guys are never getting laid ever. Like, I just remember sitting there thinking that, like, but then it became. Like, if probably if Buffy came on today, I might watch some Buffy today. Like, if it came on today, like, if it was a new show on today, I might check it out. But, I mean, I've never rewatched it, but I just remember thinking, like, oh, man. Smallville, I hated Smallville back in the day. But,
the Superman one, right?
Yeah. I didn't watch that one on purpose because they didn't want to show, like, the Superman logo, and they didn't want him to wear a cape or be flying and shit. But then I watched it, like, maybe 10 years later, doing actually pretty fucking good. Like, assholes. They have what I like to call, and they didn't have it back then, but they have them now. I call them CW moments. It's where it gets, like, it's going along, but then it gets all, like, Because like in CW they have like Arrow and The Flash and stuff, but during those whole action-packed TV shows, or like what's that one about the Archie gang or whatever, like they have all these different kind of shows, but it gets all like hardcore for a minute, but then it gets like, oh, but I love you. Oh, but let's talk about our feelings. I call that a CW moment, because at least for about 1 or 2 moments per show, you got to get up in your feels. You can't just sit there and talk about only superhero shit and we're only fighting crime and we're only doing this and that, and you have to get up in your feels for a minute.
I like how you did the whole.
That's the shaky thing. That's the I'm here. I'm there.
Oh
Man,
man.
That's it. So yeah, we're intertwined last week's episode and this week's episode. We'll get some random shit up in there.
Dude. Today I was watching an old Bernie Mac comedy special.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, this may not be appropriate for tickety-tockety here, but fuck it.
Fuck him.
He was using the word motherfucker.
Wait, you can say
he said, you know, I got approached the other day by this white guy, and the white guy asked me, how do you use the word motherfucker? It's easy. Motherfucker's a noun. He said, I'm either going to the motherfucking house, or I'm going to the motherfucking store, I'm going to go motherfucking over here, I'm going motherfucking over there.
Is don't be a motherfucker a noun, or is it a verb? Don't be a motherfucker.
I'm not sure, but he was using it in the noun. But
I'm asking. I'm not asking about verb. I'm asking right now because it just popped in my head. Like, if you're being a motherfucker, is that you being a verb? Is that making motherfucker a verb? Because all right, my bad.
I don't know, dude. I'm not an English major.
Well,
I speak the language, but
I'm
not a master.
When I said something, I said something. Coach Max class and shit.
Oh wow!
Thank you, Kiki.
Damn.
Got it for you.
Oh my God! Even though mine's spelled with an E, that's still cool.
This is the white people way of spelling.
Okay, I got you.
This is the dude way of spelling. My name's I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah, the woman that gave me that new name passed away, but her brother's name was Keenan, so she just always called me Kiki.
That's the chef right there. That's the man right there. Ooh, that's the man.
This is the real one right here.
Hey, y'all sleeping on this lady right here.
He's just happy to get actual grilled sandwich this time.
Bro. Thank you, bro.
No,
we will see y'all next time on WafflN OUT.
Yeah, we call it WafflN OUT.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we